The first announcement I have to make is about some dollars that have been provided to Good Shepherd Mary's Place, a partner in Whippig, to address the occupancy pressures in our women's emergency shelter. Mary's Place is the only dedicated shelter for homeless women in this community, and this winter, as House the Weather pointed out, we were very afraid that we were not going to be able to serve all the women who needed to be in from the cold. But we didn't want to increase the number of shelter beds in our community. The city came forward and provided us with some enhanced funding that we were able to invest in direct housing services for women in shelter that would help them quickly and safely exit the shelter system. The success of that initial investment was noted, and consequently for this year, the City of Hamilton, through the provincial funds that come to us, will be providing an extra $130,000 to Mary's Place to continue the work, to continue the essential and important work of housing women in our community. A shelter is not a home. A shelter is a safety net for extreme circumstances, and the City of Hamilton has certainly stepped up and demonstrated their concern about the needs of women in this community. We are most appreciative. It's a start.
Awesome, thank you. That's great.
But that's not all. In March 2012, we were fortunate as a coalition, Whippig was fortunate, to successfully apply for and receive homelessness partnering strategy dollars to initiate a project called Project SOS, supporting our sisters. That project aims to provide intensive supports to women who face multiple barriers to housing, and we have been very successful in that work. Our partner agencies, the YWCA, Womankind, Phoenix Place, Mission Services Inasmuch House, and Good Shepherd Women's Services have served 178 women in the first year of Project SOS. 90% of those women have maintained their housing past the 3-month threshold after initial move into housing. These are very promising outcomes. And fortunately, our partners, again at the city, but certainly through Human Resources and Skills Development Canada, from whom those federal dollars emanate for HPS, decided to give us an additional $50,000 to ease our way in doing that work and ensure that we have as much success as possible in the second year of Project SOS's operation. Perhaps it goes without saying, but the final thing that I have to share with you today, the final thing we can all celebrate in this community today, is the dollars are important. They're essentially important. But what those dollars translate to are real women moving into real homes and being able to live with dignity and as engaged, productive citizens in our community. And that is a victory that all of us share. Thank you.